Thank you for joining me for an overview of lottery automation. My name is Kelly Green. I'm Chief Strategy Officer with VialSolve. I'm going to provide an overview of all 6 areas of the out-of-the-box solution of the lottery automation. This solution provides end-to-end automation for those processes not traditionally addressed by traditional lottery systems, and can be implemented out of the box or configured from the ground up to meet your needs. The out-of-the-box solution provides for the application, which initiates the retailer relationship, the contract, which manages the relationship, the retailer adjustments, and the day-to-day tasks required to maintain that retailer relationship, claims processing, specifically exception claims, and public records request management. I'm providing a brief high-level overview. We do have webinar sessions on each area, providing more detail and example functionality. The areas of the lottery can be implemented as a complete solution or individually. While most core lottery systems are focused on the business of the lottery, which is the player, there are several tasks and processes required to manage the lottery lifecycle. These processes seem to be independent and somewhat unrelated, but have a common thread: the retailer. To address these processes, many lottery organizations have assembled a collection of disconnected technologies to manage these processes. While this approach is effective, it has its challenges. Lack of visibility into the process. It can be labor intensive. It might duplicate labor and data. It can be slow moving and cumbersome for the retailer. And then compliance and audit are always challenges. These challenges are evident when you look at the high level events of the retailer lifecycle. The events are managed with disconnected technologies such as paper and PDF files, spreadsheets and emails, shared drives, and tickler files. Lottery automation organizes and integrates processes with a single platform. The lottery automation strategy is to capture transactions as early as possible in the process, electronically classifying, automatically routing it based on that classification, assigning and performing tasks, gaining necessary approvals, and gathering all the associated data along the way. This approach provides the ability to implement reporting dashboards to surface the status of a transaction at any point in time. Lottery automation organizes these processes for an end-to-end view of the retailer relationship. Full automation provides immediate access and visibility to the retailer status and the associated documents. Retailer lifecycle management addresses the people and processes not covered by traditional systems and brings them together with a configurable solution customized to fit your specific business needs. First, we have the retailer, and then we have the core systems. Then we look at the processes. What are the applications and adjustments, the retailer communications, the contract lifecycle and site assessments. Then we have the users. They're the internal users, the business user who manages the tasks, the management users who look at the entire process and makes decisions based on that process, the field rep who's interacting with the retailer themselves, and then the vendor partner, which has a different type of contract lifecycle in itself. So we then implement a workflow approval management process that manages all the tasks and processes associated to the entire life cycle and automate those processes and give visibility to those processes. And then where appropriate, we communicate with the core systems. So after automating, the processes are integrated, sharing data across the applications and departments, reducing labor and increasing visibility. For those challenges that we discussed earlier, we now have solutions. A dashboard with end-to-end visibility, workflow automation to automate manual tasks, integrated systems sharing data, automatic routing, getting the transactions to the appropriate people for approvals, a simple retailer application process, and continuously audit-ready process. So dashboards span the entire system and are configured to provide a view of data based on a specific user's perspective. And here's just a few examples of the data that can be visualized with a lottery automation dashboard. So after automating, we have benefits that are very evident. Time savings, tasks that used to take weeks now take hours, immediate access to transactions and documents so that users can answer questions and requests without taking in action items or hanging up the phone. Workload leveling, getting the work to the people who are ready for work and avoiding those bottlenecks where users may not be available, but they may be on vacation. Eliminate lost transactions that are on somebody's desk or in the email black hole. Productivity measurements, so we can know how long does it take us to process a standard application or adjustment or a claim. And then, as I mentioned before, continuously audit and compliance ready.